All right, Smalley. So first, take me through. You run 2:23:07, I believe. You're the second American to finish, 8th overall. Overall, just like generally, what are your thoughts after that race, and how well did that go for you?
I'm super happy with how that race went. I felt like it was everything that we needed it to be. Nothing fancy, nothing flashy. Just go out, run a solid PR, run a solid time, and finish feeling good.
What kind of, you have that race. It's, one of your, I believe, first marathon since 2021, I believe. Just what kind of confidence does that give you to not only, come out here and run that type of performance, but to, feel really happy and proud afterwards with it?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I really needed this, of just being able to go out, and I think it's a real knock to your confidence when you just are away from that long, and I've been really working on just getting the mental and physical health back in order. So this was such a good sign that things are trending in the right direction, and it was the step forward that I really needed going into trials, and that was what the goal was today, to just get a solid performance down and feel like we did that.
What do you think was maybe one of the biggest key moments to that race and how it went so well for you?
So my friend Rory Linklater was the pacer who was with the pace group that I was in, and he was so on it, really focused on not getting caught up in too much of the energy, not going too fast, and just keeping things so smooth and consistent, because I think it's really easy with races like this when it is going really fast, when there's a lot of energy, people are hyping up how fast it's going to be, to just focus on the job that I had to do today. And so I really owe a lot of this race to him for just keeping it calm, keeping it just steady, and it was fun. It's just fun getting to do it with someone like that.
Yeah. Talk again too about you said fast course. To you, what did the conditions feel like out there? I know the weather, everyone going in, it's it's going to be great, it's going to be fast, good weather. From your perspective, how was it for you?
I felt like it was just about perfect. Yeah. A little bit of wind, but there's enough guys around that they can block it for you. Felt like the temps were perfect. I wore my arm sleeves, wore some gloves, took off both of those at some point in the race. But yeah, I feel compared to what it was last week when it was up in the 80s or whatnot, this is about as good as we could have asked for today.
And then I think you already touched on this briefly, but what kind of confidence does this give you going into the trials now?
Yeah, I think it's such a good marker that we're trending in the right direction. I felt like I needed to finish today and it not be I want to get away from the whole thing of every race being a big marker on my worth as a person, that it's just it's not the best thing in the world, it's not the worst thing in the world, it's just I accomplished all my goals for the day, I'm finished feeling happy and excited to move forward, and I feel that's what I really needed, of just we got it done, and now get to go into this trials build with the check mark that I needed.
And then maybe most importantly, what was the most fun part of this whole race?
The most fun part was seeing my family out there with the big Molly faces that they printed out, and my mom just sobbing, and I feel that's the fun part. And then my coach and my boyfriend Matt and my teammate Jessa just biking all over the course. I think it's for me, being at these races and having the people that really matter to me, it's so cool having all the people cheering, all the support. But at the end of the day, I'm looking out for my family and my friends there.
And then lastly, what are you going to do to celebrate?
We are going to a karaoke bar.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Very fun. Do you have a good go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, we're deciding between something Jackson 5 or maybe a Britney Spears kind of thing.
Okay.
It'll both be bad.
Well, it's kind of how it has to be for karaoke,
Yeah, I'm a better runner than I am a singer, but I feel that's kind of the point.